Welcome to Uptime.com and to our video on dashboards. Uptime.com makes it easy to organize your view of checks, metrics, and alerts from the dashboard. The dashboard is the first screen you are presented with when you log in and helps you review and access failed checks quickly and get an overall view of your checks. You will already have a created default dashboard at your disposal too. To customize, click the menu icon and select Customize. The customization window has two tabs, General and Display Settings. From the General tab, you can name the dashboard, decide the board's menu position, and choose to pin it, which nests beneath the dashboard headings in your user panel. Next is the Display Settings. Let's start with the Metrics Summary. Toggle on or off the Metrics Summary section, which will create a summary table at the top of your dashboard. The summary will include the total checks in the account that are down, recent outages, overall response times, global uptime, last alert, and RUM load time. Next, let's move over to the checks to display where you will be able to determine whether the summary shows metrics from all of the checks from your account, or only the checks selected for this section. It is helpful if you want an overall view, but in many cases, only want to display a summary for specific checks. In the Checks to Display section, you can toggle Include All Checks to display metrics from all checks in your account, not just the selected checks. You can also use Require Matching Tags to narrow your selection to only checks that match specific tags, with options to match any tag or all tags. Moving on to the Check Card section, we can see that Show Check Cards is enabled by default. This option determines whether your cards are visible on the dashboard. You can choose to filter displayed checks by the following states: up, down, paused, or maintenance. The default minimum number of check cards to display is 4, and you have the option to choose to display 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, or 24 cards per dashboard. We can also use the Display on Cards options to show uptime and response time over the last 24 hours. Also, there is an option to allow the checks to be sorted by primary sort order, with the option to apply a secondary sort order for additional organization. Moving on to the Alerts section, we can select to show the latest alerts. Also, you have the option to show alerts for all account checks, include ignored alerts, which do not factor into overall uptime, or include resolved alerts. Alerts can be shown in increments of 5 up to 15. Once you are satisfied with the setup, select Preview. You will then see the dashboard is unsaved, and by selecting the Save button, this will then save your dashboard. Now that our main dashboard is configured, let's add a secondary dashboard. Click the top right menu again and select Create Dashboard. The process for creating dashboards is the same each time. When you have multiple dashboards, you can determine the order they are displayed and whether or not you want to access them from your user panel. In this example, the menu position is set to last, and the pin option to sidebar is selected. Click Preview, then click on Save icon to save your dashboard. We can now see our new dashboard has been created and is nested under the dashboard heading, making it easy to toggle between this dashboard and the main dashboard we created first. If you choose not to pin your dashboard, you can access it from the right-hand menu under the All Dashboards section. You can also manage your existing dashboard by customizing and adjusting settings or deleting from this menu. The middle icon on the right-hand menu bar will expand your dashboard to full screen mode. The leftmost icon allows you to set refresh parameters, either auto refresh or by selecting from one of the other displayed options. The Uptime.com dashboard lets you monitor your checks, alerts, and metrics in real time. Customize your view to display the data that matters most to you, whether you're managing one dashboard or multiple dashboards. To learn more about dashboards, visit our support documentation and our blogs for use cases, and check out the rest of our video library or reach out to us directly at support@uptime.com.